Hey, my sister, what's going on? I thought I would kind of chime in on this one just for a little taste. Um, as far as like when I went to cosmetology school, you know, you somewhat learned for a brief moment. They teach you how to maybe do the fishtail braiding, different styles of braids, 4-strand braids, these types of things. But it was really in the textbook when you seen that. Every time I do a video, something makes noise over there. Anyway, it was not our hair that was in the textbooks that they were doing the braids on. Not to say that it's only African American women that can wear braids, but it did generate in our community, I believe. It ain't even I believe, it did. It is what it is. But my cousin was just here from Chicago, and we were talking about that. Because I was like, asking her, would she braid my hair? And then I was like, nah, I ain't going to be able to do it because I'm tender-headed, blah, blah, blah. And I am. I don't even know why I'm natural up underneath her. I know why I'm natural because I lost my hair and then it came back. And so it is what it is. But, excuse me. She was like, they were reading something and it was talking about how they want to regulate. You gonna have to get some kind of license or something, which really translation, you sisters is coming up on these braids and we ain't able to get our change up out you. So we're gonna have to find another way around this. We know you just braiding and plaiting, but we're gonna need a way to get, some change up out you. Now, with that being said, and as far as the cosmetology license, if your sole goal is to deal with just natural hair, why would you have to go? When I went, I had to have 1,800 hours in order to go before the board. My understanding now here is like 22 or 23 hours. 23,000, 2,300 hours that you have to have. My whole thing is this. So I'm going to go and I'm going to learn how to use ammonium thioglycolate and all of these other things. But yet I'm not using it. My shop is a natural shop. I'm sorry. I got a cold or something. But yet I'm not using it. But I got to go to class and learn everything this heifer had to learn. And she going to be coloring and doing this and that and other, knowing darn well that y'all not getting ready to teach me how to use henna or none of the other things. And if they were willing to do that, would it really need to be that many hours? I think it would deter a lot of sisters or brothers or whatever from going into that line, even, if they're going to regulate it or whatever. Like, why? Why? I've been braiding for 20 years. You get what I'm saying? And I've been dealing with natural hair, whether it be a sister who's natural, but every now and again, she want her, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to keep it cute. Her shit, you know what I'm saying, straight. And I got to get that pressing comb and get down. I got to get that pressing comb and I got to, but with it being natural, you wouldn't go there. But old school, that red can grease with the copper top. For those who was pressing a little bit older, y'all know what I'm talking about. When they want that, you know what I'm saying? If she wants to be straight, I'm going to use that and use a little heat or whatever the case may be. But there's not going to be any chemicals or whatever here. So why would I, who want to be a natural hairstylist, just dealing with natural hair, want to go and deal with the chemicals and this and that and other, whether it be for the perm or the permanent wave or this type of thing, whichever. Why? You know what I'm saying? Yes, I would go if they narrowed it down and said, well, we really going to need you to have maybe 500 hours or so, or if you've been doing it long enough and you already had your shop, we're going to need you to go get certified. As far as like, we need you to pay for the license and this and that and other, which at the end of the daggone day, with them telling the sisters that they can't, you don't need your cosmetology license, it all boils down to Uncle Sam wants to be in your pocket. You sisters is coming up and I ain't going to be able to do it. You know, basically is what they're saying. Now, as far as needing, you know, would you let someone who is not a certified cosmetologist deal in your natural hair? In my opinion, you know what I'm saying, I think you could, you know what I'm saying, for sure you could, because some of the best braiding, weaving, hair snatching, pin your back, grabbing, you know what I mean, sisters is doing it in the kitchen, and they ain't never been to school, like you said. You know what I'm saying? It's just they had that talent. They knew how to deal with that hair. You know what I'm saying? This is the hair that we've had to deal with, and we've had to learn. We haven't always had the luxury of even being able to go to the beauty shop or whatever. So we had to get our, you know, conchs and concolines, and which I ain't never had a conch. I ain't that old, but my mother and them told me about a conch. And stuff at home. You know what I'm saying? So we had to learn. We couldn't always go to the shop. You know, you and your girlfriend got on each other, and you know what I'm saying, girl, twist me up and I'm going to twist you back, and, you know, we're going to put a few beads on or whatever, make it do what it do. I personally would rather, you know, like right now, if you said, if you lived in my area and I had the choice to go to, you know, one of the ladies that I work with as far as doing hair, and I'm natural, and come to you, I'm going to see her when I get to work. Because, girl, I ain't going to be able to do you. You might try to slash some chemicals in my hair. I'm going to come and be like, you know what, I'm going to need you to get me together. You know what I'm saying? I done seen your natural hair is beautiful, and you've been doing it for a while, girl. Get me together. I don't give a damn if I got to put the damn pillow on the floor and you sit down on the couch and get between, you know what I'm saying. Get between, you know, your legs, and you make it do what it do. You know what I'm saying? I would rather have that, because I know that you are, you know, well versed in that. So as far as would I let somebody? Yes. But with that being said, in anything you do, you want to do your research and find out who you're dealing with. You know what I'm saying? If she got a half perm head and a half natural head, now I ain't going to be able to do her. You know what I'm saying? In anything, you know, do your research and find out. You know. But this, I hate that they're trying to do this, because I know the reason why they're doing it. You know, and I think that it's going to hurt a lot of shops and this and that and other. A lot of people, a lot of homes who have, you know what I'm saying, realize that, hey, I can come over here and learn how to, you know, I can come over here. I know how to braid. I've been braiding since I was, you know, in my homeland. And now I'm over here, and they ain't used to these kind of braids. And, you know, this tight to the point where you know, your eyes, yeah. Y'all know they'll get down. My cousin said to me, and this is all off whack, but she was like, girl, I went and got my hair braided, and she's like at a shop, and I don't know if she said it was on Hofstra or what, and she said that she braided it so tight that she was like, damn, are you like pulling the hair out the skin follicle? And I'm talking about this shit, right, which I would have had to bust on her face, because that's this right here. Okay, I know it's a whole other thing, but just thinking about that, I want to go punch her in the face. Just, what do you, granted, if she could pinch that and braid that, she's a talented so-and-so, but girl, you ain't get ready to braid my skin. I ain't gonna be able to do it. Anywho, just wanted to chime in as usual. You have great discussions and all of that, and my sister, I am constantly watching you, trying to figure out how I can get, you know, my hair to look in the way I want it to look. What I'm having, and just to add this in here, my problem that I'm having is that since my hair is, you know, since I lost hair, my hair has came back, my texture is not necessarily what I assume, you know, African American hair texture to be, if that makes sense. It comes back much finer when you've lost it, whether it be, you know what I'm saying, whatever you lost it to. You know, in my case, you know, I did chemo, so when it comes back like, you know what I'm saying, like, who the hell's hair is this, you know? So I'm kind of like, I want mine to be, you know, I want that kinky curly, you know, Not that other one. I don't want that. I don't want that. So, but it may change later on down the road. I don't know. But I definitely am like, ugh, I'm over it. In most spots, it's like that. And then around in here, yeah, it's like I just got off a zebra. It is. That's what it is. And another thing I wanted to say, I've been wanting to try to find and make my own, what is that? Deep conditioner. But I ain't going to be able to do the mayonnaise in my hair, and I'm wondering if there's another way I can go. I'm not going to be able to do the mayonnaise in my hair. Just the whole thought of what I put on the sandwich I'm putting on my hair, I'm just not going to be able to do it. So, my sister, when you watch this, if you can make a suggestion or just leave a comment or hit me up with a PM, or anybody who sees this video that can make a suggestion on, a deep conditioner, hit me up with it. But that's my point of view. That's just how I feel on it, and that's just me kind of weighing in. So, I'm out of here. Until next time, my sister and my loves, much love. Bye.